Hi, everybody. I'm Melissa Pignatelli. I am a coach on Holy Wonderful with Nicole O'Neill and Caitlin Gleason, and they have asked me to talk about my experience as a coach since I've really only been doing it since March, but I've had a lot of success, and so they asked me to maybe give you some tips and talk a little bit about what happened when I got started. So I gave Caitlin a lot of resistance in the beginning about being a coach because I think that my fears were that how can I be a coach? I don't know anyone. I don't want to fail at it. I don't like to fail at anything. I was very busy. I'm planning my wedding in July. I have a full-time job. Plus, as you can see, I'm sitting in an empty closet. I have to move, so I'm looking for another job. So just wasn't sure where I was going to fit it in. And while I loved Insanity Max 30 and my Shakeology, and I loved all the stuff, I didn't know if I could be a coach. So at the end of my Insanity Max, right at the beginning of March, Caitlin said, "This is crazy. Why don't you sign up? You're going to buy PIO as a challenge pack. So just sign up to be a coach and take your time." And I said, "Okay, well, let me think about it." So she put me in a coach sneak peek, which is like a week-long thing. Most of you, I'm sure, have done it. And what I did during that time is I really took advantage of the fact that they were giving me all this advice during the coach sneak peek, so I started watching other videos. So instead of watching TV when I got home, I watched videos, and I bought myself a cute journal. Everything has to be cute in order for me to like it, and just started taking boatloads of notes. And what I learned is that I didn't have to be perfect. I didn't have to know everything right off the bat to get started, and I didn't have to know a ton of people, and I didn't have to be famous or anything like that. I could just be me and keep sharing my story, and people would like that. So I had already been doing that with my Insanity Max pictures, so that was something that people on Facebook were kind of like, "Oh, there's Melissa again being crazy." But another thing I want to do is be a little bit more me. So I did start a blog, which you don't have to do that, but it helped me to reach more people and to talk more about my story and how I feel about myself and how Beachbody had changed that and working out had changed that and meeting all these great people had changed that. So I had a lot of people that were interested in just learning about me, and it made me a little bit more real. But most of what I've done and most of what I guess I would say is that I've just had fun with it. Like I looked at my first challenge group as fun. I wanted to try to the 3-day refresh anyway, so I just started. It was my first challenge group, and that is a piece of advice that most of the big name coaches will give you: is don't wait too long to get yourself started. It's good to be educated and it's good to learn, but don't wait so long that enthusiasm that you have when you sign up to be a coach goes away. Take advantage of that. Take advantage of how excited you feel right now to get going and go with it. And even if only one person joins your challenge group, who cares? Do it with one person. Just get the experience of running one and having people depend on you for advice and checking in with them and getting to learn the ropes. And if you haven't been in a challenge group, I highly suggest you jump into any of the coaches that are in Drop the Cookie or on Holy Wonderful. Jump into one. Just be a fly on the wall and watch what they do and learn, because that's what I did. I've learned so much from being in Meredith Kelly's groups and Nikki and Kate's group and stuff. I just learn a lot in them. So you can do that too. You can be in a group and learn. So another thing that I really try to do is I try to make sure that my Facebook posts are real, and Twitter or Instagram or whatever I'm on. I don't just take a picture of myself drinking the shake and then write as a caption, "Buy Shakeology, message me below, hashtag, hashtag, hashtag." I don't do that because I figure that's what they can see anywhere else, and I try to make them fun. And I also try to post about other things in my life, that are going on, so that people aren't just like, "Oh, it's Melissa again, posting about drinking her shakes," that kind of a thing. So, or I won't even talk about shakes, but maybe I'll wear this shirt, which is super cute, by the way. I love this shirt. So, you don't always have to, it's not about selling, it's about sharing. It's about being who you are and telling people, what's going on in your life and why are you enjoying this. And I don't know, it's not a sales job. And if you go into it thinking that, it's not going to be fun. It won't be fun for you because you'll get frustrated if people don't buy from you right away. And that's not what this is about. This is about helping people get healthy and helping people change their lives. And I can't tell you, look, I'm going to cry. I can't tell you how great it feels when someone messages you and says that you made a difference. And see, I'm crying. They don't even have to buy Beachbody stuff for me to like help them. I just like it. And then maybe they say, "Oh, I want to buy some Shakeology, like you've had success with it, or like with my mom and I did that." But it doesn't have to be about that. You have to go into this thinking, I'm doing this because I want to help people. And yes, are you going to make some extra money? Absolutely. Are you going to spend some time doing it? Yes. Are there going to be days where you feel frustrated because you spent a lot of time with someone and they didn't necessarily join your challenge group, or they didn't end up being someone that, you work with? Yes, but they could come back a year later. So don't ever quit on somebody. Don't ever just write them off. I have people that I've given shake packets to that I'll give them like almost a week and a half, and then I'll just say, "Hey, how was your 5K?" Or, "How did this go? And by the way, like, what did you think about that?" And they may say, "It was okay, I don't want it," but at least they know I care. So anyway, this is long. They told me 5 minutes and it's already at 6. So I just want to say that welcome aboard. This is awesome. This has changed my life. And I just wish the best for everybody. And if you have any questions or need anything, always, always, always please ask. That is what your upline is for. We're here to help you guys. Okay. So thank you and welcome to the team.